Hey everybody, Mr. Thayer, Grade 3, Syracuse Academy of Science and Citizenship, again back with another math lesson. All right, we looked at some factors of numbers in our last lessons. We did a great job with that. So today, what we're going to look at is, and I'm going to put the objective up here, is for Module 1, this is Lesson 10. We're going to model the distributive property with arrays to decompose units as a strategy to multiply. And we're going to multiply by 2. I'm going to put this down right here because a lot of big words in that objective. And basically what the objective is saying is, we're going to simplify it, is we're going to take an array, we're going to take a picture, and we're going to solve some multiplication problems with that. We're going to make number sentences, we can break it down, and we can also check the answer. All right. So that big objective is just saying that we're going to take those pieces again. All right. We're going to use those pieces to find answers, or make multiplication sentences, or just check our answers. We're just going to kind of go back and forth with that. So that's the first step. I'm going to walk you through 2 problems like that. And then what I want us to do is, I want us to understand multiplying by 2 and building up the reps of multiplying by 2. That is what I have in the exit ticket for you. I want us to look at the outcomes of multiplying by 2, and how if we skip count by 2, we can get through a lot of things. And that's how we will end our lesson today, is I want us to really look at that. So today is just kind of, again, using what they're giving us, breaking it down, writing it out a few ways, and checking to see if the answer is correct. Okay? So we're going to talk about guitar strings. All right? We're going to pretend that we have some musicians here at school, and what we're doing is we're looking for how many guitar strings are together, all total. All right. So for example, it says, they gave us this. It says guitars have 6 strings. Okay. Each guitar has 6 strings. They want to know how many strings on 3 guitars. All right. So very simple. Let's just look at what you guys, some of you might already have this answer in your head. Say, yeah, I know what that is. But let's walk it through and look at how we can check the answer, and let's see how much information we can get from it, okay? So we know a guitar has 6 strings, okay? But they want to know how many strings on 3 guitars, all right? And I kind of drew this diagram here, this number bond here. I have 1, 2, 3 circles, and inside I have 6 to represent the 6 strings, okay? And what we're looking for here is, we're looking for how many strings is that? How many strings are on 3 guitars? So we could just very easily come here and write 6 plus 6 plus 6. All right, we can add 6 plus 6 plus 6, or we could skip count by 6. 6 and another 6 is 12, and another 6 is 18. So 6 plus 6 plus 6 gives us 18. Okay? So we can just add those up, and then we can understand that we have 18 strings. We can also understand that we have, looking at the problem here, a guitar has 6 strings, right, times 3 guitars. So 6 strings times 3 guitars, all right? Or, like I said, we're going to count 6 3 times, all right? So we got 6, 12, 18, all right? And there's our answer right there, okay? So now we can answer our question. 3 guitars has 18 strings. We did it in an addition sentence, and we did it in a multiplication sentence as well, as you can see right here. So we could take this, we could erase this right here, and we could add 18 in there for our answer. Because 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 18, or 6 times 3 equals 18. And we can skip count 6, 12, 18 to find that answer. Okay? So that's what we're really working on today, is again, I like to go back to talking about a puzzle. We're getting pieces of a puzzle, and we're putting things together. Okay? We're going to take that same problem, but we're going to walk it through in a different way right here. So what I did this time was I took the guitar strings, which we were talking about. We had 18 guitar strings. So I took them and I drew an array. Now remember, the word array means it's a group. It's a group picture here. We have an array of strings right here. Okay? And again, we have one or two pieces of the puzzle. We're going to add pieces together and we're going to make this thing, we're going to knock this thing out of the park. Okay? So here we go right here. We have our 18 strings. All right? So what I want to do is this. Let's break these up into some groups here. I'm going to go right here and I'm just going to take this and draw a line right down here. And I know that I have one row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have one row of 6. Okay? And 1 times 6, you should know this from the factors that we just worked on. 1 times 6, that's correct, gives us 6. All right? We should know that. We practice those. That's our factors right there. So that's one group right there. Let's look at our second group right now. Okay? We have, you saw it, we have 2 rows of 6 strings. Okay? So 2 times 6, so we can count by 6, 12. 2 6s, 6 and 12. Okay? So 2 times 6 gives us 12. All right? Again, using what they have for us to find our answer. So what we can do right here is we can make a number sentence here. We have 6 in that first row, okay? And we can add it to 12 strings in the second row, and that's going to give us 3 6s. Okay? Okay, 6 plus 12 over here is 18. And 3 6s would be 6, 12, 18. There you go. Look at what we just did right there. All right, 18 on this side, 18 on this side. They are equal. We did a great job solving that problem right there. 3 6s is 18, and 6 plus 12 equals 18. So if we wanted to do that in a math problem and go back, we could check our answer and we could say, yep, we're correct. Okay, because they're equal on both sides. We checked it. We're ready to roll. All right. Another way we could do this is if we took our number sentences, okay, and we put them. I'm gonna erase this here. I want a little bit more room here. Let's see here. We get a little bit better room here. Yep, we're gonna take 1 times 6. We're gonna put it in parentheses plus 2 plus 6. Put that in parentheses, and we know our answer. Our answer is 3 6s. Okay, 3 6s here. Let's see if that matches up here. So we're gonna do what's in each parenthesis, and then we're gonna add them up. We know 1 times 6 equals 6, and 2 times 6 equals 12. 6 plus 12 equals 18. And then we have 3 6s. Mr. Thayer's handwriting is kind of going a little crazy here. We have 3. Whoa! We have 3 6s on this side. Okay? 18. Let's count 3 6s. 6, 12, 18. There we go again. So 18 equals 3 6s. That is correct. Over here, 18 equals 18. 6 plus 12 and 3 6s. Okay? So there's a lot going on there. And I just want you to understand that we can break down these arrays and these groups to kind of double check our multiplication and to kind of walk through and give us another way to solve problems. Okay? So that was our big objective, looking at the distributive property with arrays and decomposing to make a multiplication sentence, which we just did. Okay? Now, here's what I really want. I keep talking about factors. I keep talking about reps and what I want. What I really, really, really want right here is this right here. Okay? Yes, this chart. All right? And it has, now remember, yesterday or the whole week prior to this, we talked about factors. All right? Factors are the numbers you multiply together, and products are the answers when you multiply things together right here. So I have a bunch of factors to multiply together, and they're going to give us a product. If you notice, we're multiplying by 2. All right? So let's count by 2s right to 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. You can count by 2s. You can knock this out of the park, okay? All right? So this is the outcomes that I want us to understand when we multiply. I want you to know every single one up here. 2 times 1 all the way to 2 times 10, okay? Got to understand these, got to know these, and you got to know these quickly. All right? These are very simple facts. Let's know these quickly. Let's go through them here. 2 times 1 equals 2. 2 times 2 equals 4. 2 times 3 equals 6. 2 times 4 equals 8. 2 times 5 equals 10. 2 times 6 equals 12. 2 times 7 equals 14. 2 times 8 equals 16. 2 times 9 equals 18. And 2 times 10 equals 20. There's the outcomes right there. I'll hold it up for you to check it out. Okay? Now, also, we can say this. If we flip those factors, doesn't matter. The answer is still the same. If I have 1 times 2 or 2 times 1, the answer is still going to be the same. So remember that. If we flip those numbers in multiplication, all is good. All right? So here are your outcomes. I put 10 questions in the exit ticket. All right? With these questions right here. Here they are right here. Your answers are right here. Okay? But you got to understand those multiplications. You got to see what they're asking you. I want you to slow down, answer those questions. There's no reason why you can't get 10 out of 10 on those multiplication questions times 2. All right? There's 10 of them. Make sure you do that. Remember, we can break things down. Have confidence in what we are doing. We can take little pieces of the puzzle and put them together to form answers and do great things. All right? Have confidence. I will check in with you guys soon. I will look at your exit tickets and give any feedback that I can. Great job today. Mr. Thayer saying goodbye, and I will see you guys tomorrow.